Did you know why Tijuana and Ciudad Juarez were considered sin cities by the USA in the 1920s and 1930s? In the early 20th century, the USA decided to ban alcohol consumption because politicians and religious figures at the time said that alcohol corrupted the moral core of American society. Regardless, millions of Americans flooded these northern Mexican border towns in order to get drunk and party. As Mexico had not banned the consumption of alcohol at the time, this massive influx of tourism brought in loads of money. But as we all know, where fortune comes, crime is sure to follow. American gangsters like Al Capone took advantage of this lucrative market and created vast smuggling networks that spanned northern Mexico all the way up into Canada, which had also prohibited the consumption of alcohol. These Mexican alcohol smugglers were known as tequileros. They would use the Rio Grande to bring in truckloads of contraband into southern Texas in order to fuel the US demand for alcohol. An interesting side note was the fact that as racial discrimination was rampant in those days, the Texas Rangers would violently crack down far worse on Mexican smugglers who brought in high quality and safe alcohol, while at the same time only giving a slap on the wrist to US moonshiners who were producing low-grade and often unsafe products. Even so, this illicit trade lasted for nearly 2 decades and made millionaires of American gangsters who took advantage of the situation. That was, of course, until 1933, when the USA chose to finally repeal the 18th Amendment, which had previously banned the consumption of alcohol. Finally, it goes without saying that prohibition had a lasting impact on the cities of Tijuana, Ciudad Juarez, and Mexico as a whole, as all the money that flooded in was later used for infrastructure projects that led these two cities to become the major metropolitan centers we know them for today.